Hello, everyone. My name is Adebimpe Adenola, and my group member and I, Ayana Aaron, will be presenting on the article IT Doesn't Matter by Nicholas Carr. Just a brief overview, we will take a look at proprietary and infrastructural technology, the commoditization of IT, new rules for IT management, offense to defense, and finally, a look at some discussion questions. In 1968, an Intel engineer by the name of Ted Hoff invented the microprocessor, which was a series of technological breakthroughs which had transformed the business world, allowing information technology to arguably become the backbone of commerce. Overall, most businesses spend about $2 trillion each year on IT, and this often accounts for 50% of their annual capital expenditures. Copious companies make investments in IT with the hope that it will afford them a strategic advantage over their competitors. However, it has yet ceased to be a strategic advantage creator that it once was. For a brief period, as IT was built into the infrastructure of commerce, opportunities were open for companies to gain advantage. These advantages, however, did not last long because as the availability of technologies increased and their costs decreased, they became subsequently commodity inputs. Overall, information technology is no longer the creator and sustainer of strategic advantage. It has become a commodity, and no commodity in history has allowed a business to create a competitive advantage. There are two forms of technology that exist, and they are proprietary and infrastructural technology. Proprietary technology can be owned by a single company. For example, a pharmaceutical firm may have a patent for several components of a family of drugs, while an industrial manufacturer may have the innovative ideas to make it harder for competitors to replicate. This just goes to say that a company that produces consumer goods may acquire exclusive rights to a new packaging material that gives its product a longer shelf life than competing brands, and as long as they are protected, proprietary technologies can be grounds for long-term strategic advantage. Infrastructural technology, on the other hand, offers more value than when shared than when used in isolation. To this effect, there are three phases of infrastructural technology, and they include the early phase, the market changes, and the trap. For example, let's think about the first electric power station, which was built around the 1800s, and the wiring of the electric grid. During that period, electricity was very scarce, but yet there were some companies that were able to take advantage of the invention of electric generators in running their plants and gaining important efficiency advantage over other slower moving competitors. Although opportunities for advantage are not available indefinitely, the window for gaining advantage has a short duration. Overall, the technology's potential for differentiating one company from another or its strategic potential declines as it becomes accessible and affordable to all. The commoditization of IT can be defined as the act of making a process, good, or service easy to obtain by making it as uniform, plentiful, and affordable as possible. Something becomes commoditized when one offering is nearly indistinguishable from another, and as a result of technological innovation, broad-based education, and frequent iteration of goods and services become commoditized and therefore widely accessible. The arrival of the internet has accelerated the commoditization of information technology by providing a perfect deliverable channel for generic applications. Information technology is subject to rapid price deflation. However, declines occur in the cost of data storage and transmission. The rapidly increasing affordability of IT functionality has destroyed one of the most important barriers to competition, making cutting-edge technologies available to all. In tandem with earlier infrastructural technologies, IT provides many opportunities for competitive advantage early in its build-out, when it could be owned like a proprietary technology. The opportunities for gaining IT-based advantages are already dwindling. Even though it cannot be predicted when the build-out of an infrastructural technology has concluded, there seems to be many signs that the IT build-out is much closer to its end than its beginning.
There are 3 rules for IT management. 1, spend less. 2, follow and don't lead. 3, focus on vulnerabilities, not opportunities. So a lot of companies are starting to take a look at how they're investing in their IT departments as well as managing their systems. As far as spending less is concerned, it's shown that firms that have bigger IT investments rarely yield the best financial results from it. So therefore, there's penalties for wasteful spending. They're spending money on buying new laptops every year for their employees. A firm should prepare themselves for technical glitches, outages, and even security breaches. By doing so, it will help them shift their focus from opportunities to vulnerabilities in order to create a stronger structure. A good portion of IT spending is actually driven by vendor strategies. So it's time now for IT buyers to throw their weight around and negotiate contracts in order to ensure long term usefulness of their investments. It's going to be hard, but in the long run, it'll help with their competitive advantage. For you guys, we have 2 discussion questions. The first one, does IT matter? We would like for you to please explain your reasoning, base your answers off of the reading as well as the related text within the book. The second question, what are some rules to avoid overinvesting and or overspending in IT management?